Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be cooking guanimes. It's an old Puerto Rican recipe and people do it different. They do their own twists and spins on it, but it's like a, what you call that, a dumpling like, because it's flour, water, oil, and salt, but you roll it out. Anyways, I'll show you guys. So I'm going to get ready to start now. What I got to do is take a pot, fill it up with water, just start it boiling. So, got the pot with water, turn that bad boy on, medium. There's a lot of things you can make guanimes with, like beans, stewed beans. Yeah, habichuela quizás, stewed beans, shrimp. I've done that before on this channel. Anything. Yeah, anything. But for today, we're gonna use right here, codfish, bacalao. So that gets stewed, un guisadito. While I'm waiting for the water to boil, take this whole plastic container, and I'm going to be adding the flour, making a well, then adding my oil, and that's a personal preference. I like coconut oil. But anyways, the oil and the salt. I never measure, so because I know already how much I make for me and my husband. But anyways, there's a lot of recipes here on YouTube, and some will show you measurements and stuff. So once I add the water, it's going to be really hot. Just remember, it's coming to a full boil. What I do is I take a large plastic spoon and I start incorporating it. And then as it goes cooling down, then I'll start working the dough. And I roll it out, and I'll show you guys the steps as we go along. So yeah, I'm going to wait for that water to boil, and I'll be right back. Alrighty then. So we have our flour in our bowl. I'm going to add the salt, and I'm going to add the water first. Okay, I started it off with the salt, 1 cup of water, and add the oil now, maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons, and I'm going to start mixing that with my spoon because, as I mentioned, this is really, really hot. I don't know if you can see the steam coming up off of it. So I'll be working it this way until it cools down enough for me to be able to work it with my hands. I'm going to take the spoon out now because it's pretty much ready. I'm sorry. So the dough, it's a nice dough. Just gotta mix it a little bit more. And yeah, this is how we get that shape. Pinch off a piece. It depends. It's personal preference, guys. Really, it is. Then roll it up. It's a bit too much for me. Roll it like this. That's it. That there is perfect. And we take that one we rolled up, put it in the water. How do you know they're done? They float. They'll float up to the surface. See, I'm mixing the rest of this, kneading it rather, and this batch is almost ready also. And it is. When they're done, I'm gonna show you guys how they look in the pot. 9 months ago, I believe, I recorded a tutorial where I was making guanimes. I believe it was with shrimp. As I mentioned, this time around, it's going to be with bacalao. But yeah, you could have this with beans, stewed beans. I've had them alone with a little bit of butter. I learned this recipe in Puerto Rico. My great-grandmother showed me this one. I have a few recipes my great-grandfather also taught me. That's why I love being around my great-grandparents and my grandparents. They're awesome. I mean, I think that parents should take the time to teach their children life skills. Like by the time my mother passed away, or my grandmother rather, you know, she was my mother because she raised me, but I knew about banking. I had a bank account, a savings account. They taught me. And you had to cook, do laundry, pay bills. So, another one. And yeah, this is just about repetition. Just keep working and rolling and dropping into the pot. So yeah, my parents, God bless them, they taught us very well. My sister and I grew up to be productive members of society, professional women. Yeah, they showed us a lot of love. The good love. So yeah, it's just about rolling. Like I say, yeah, it's like a dumpling. And dropping in the water. And I'm gonna come back. Let me see when I'm done. When I'm done with this batch of wanimes, I will be right back. So I'm not gonna take long because that water's boiling hard. So yeah, I'll be right back. So that's how the fish is looking now. My husband switched burners. The wanimas are there now. And the fish is over here. Looking nice. Just gotta rinse this 2 to 3 more times. What do you say, honey?
Yeah.
And then we'll be right back.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Which rinse is this?
Second rinse. One more and that's it.
All right. Awesome.
After that, mix it with the sauce and the flavor and give it that.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay, hubby put the bacalao in the pan, and now he's gonna add tomato sauce. He's got it on low heat. A little water. Garlic, and it's personal preference, you know, your taste.
Go gradually is always good because you can always add.
That's
you
right.
don't want to overdo it.
Old Bay.
Because the codfish is already salty, even though we got
That's
most of
right.
it out, but you want to make sure so it goes gradually.
Pinch of adobo. Some sazon. And oregano.
Now let's stir it up.
It smells so good in here. Goodness gracious. Smells heavenly in here. Yes. Oh God, I can't wait. Once this is all pretty much done, I'll show you guys how we played it.
Let it simmer some.
Enjoy. Excuse me, honey?
Let it simmer some.
Yes. Let it come to a simmer. Hubby just reminded me we don't have any onions, but it's okay.
You can add it. You don't have to, but
Yeah.
we usually add
Even
onions.
dried onions if you have it, but we just like fresh. Starting to simmer up a little bit there. I wish we had smell-o-vision. This is incredible in here.
That's a good one.
Animes are heated up already, and there goes the bacalao on top. Oh my goodness. Yes.
That's it.
The colors, the textures. Yum. Okay. There's a piece of the resistance. Just do a little taste test. Get some anime. Some bacalao on. There's nothing on there. Wait a minute. Chipping myself. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
We did the most.
We did the most. Beautiful day. And it rained earlier. Looking so lush and so green and so pretty. At least from up here. Yeah, it rained earlier. Now it's very comfortable, the weather right now. So thank you for hanging out with me, with us, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you have any comments, cares, concerns, put them down below. Yeah. Until next time, God willing, may you all continue to stay blessed, beautiful, and ciao.